Hi Aries, I hope you're all doing well. Welcome to JilleTarot. This is your weekly quickie reading for the week of January 25th, 2021. This is for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. It's not going to resonate with everyone, so let your intuition guide you to what feels meaningful for you. You could also check out the other signs that make up your birth chart. A lot of times those readings contain additional messages. You can get a free birth chart report off of astro.com, so I highly recommend checking into that if that's something you want to do. And thank you all so much for your awesome support. If this resonates, please feel free to like and subscribe. So we're going to see what the main message is for you this week, what you need to know about the coming week here for Aries. And we're getting choosing your path. All is possible. So lots of possibilities coming up for you this week, Aries. And all you have to do is choose a path and all is possible. So let's see what the details are for these possibilities. And we're getting the Lovers, the Chariot, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Nine of Swords. Eight of Swords, sorry. So we have the main message of choosing your path. All is possible. We have the Lovers here. This is a deep spiritual connection. This is about being open, being vulnerable. This is a deep attraction. This is passion. This is romance here with the Lovers card. There is positive balance movement forward. It's about choosing your path. It feels like to me, Aries, this is about a choice that you're facing, whether you should move forward, get in the driver's seat here with the Chariot card, and, approach somebody. Make this approach, very grounded, stable approach, to give somebody an offer. And we have the energy here with this Eight of Swords. This is about feeling trapped and stuck, about choosing the path. It's almost, it's this overwhelming feeling of not knowing which way to go. And possibly not believing that all is possible when it comes to this deep connection, when it comes to being open and vulnerable to this deep connection so that you can have positive movement forward. Notice these two cards here, the Chariot and the Knight of Pentacles. They're moving forward here. That they're about movement. Choosing your path, but it feels like the first step is that you actually need to choose a path and then have this movement forward. But we do have the Lovers here. Like I said, this is a deep connection. This is about allowing yourself to be open and vulnerable to this deep connection, knowing that you can actually, that having this deep connection is actually possible. And the Chariot, like I said, this is you getting in the driver's seat and taking the action that's needed, choosing your path here so that you can move forward. With this Knight of Pentacles, like I said, it's very, once you decide, once you choose your path, you realize that all is possible. You can actually take a very grounded, very steady, down to earth, stable approach towards this deep connection. Or you can choose to not, you can make the choice to do nothing. You can make the choice to not choose your path, to not believe that this is possible. And you can actually stay here in this Eight of Swords energy where you're feeling trapped and stuck, but it's just in your head that you're trapped and stuck. The message is here. The message here is to choose your path, that all is possible. And we do have the Lovers. So, this is Gemini energy. You could be connecting with the Gemini. You could be connecting with a Cancer. And then we have Earth energy. This could be somebody, this could be an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, that's actually going, that wants to approach you, make this approach. But if this is your energy here, you're just trapped and stuck. And like I said, this is about your mental energy, having this negative thinking where you're not believing that all is possible. You're not believing that this deep connection is possible. So you're not open and vulnerable. Allow yourself some vulnerability in this situation. Allow allowing yourself to be vulnerable, I can't speak, is actually what's going to allow this connection to open up. It's going to allow this positive balance movement forward. Let's get two more cards here. And we're getting the Ten of Swords and the Two of Wands. So there's this decision here. there is an ending to a difficult time. Like I said, this ending, what's been difficult is this Eight of Swords energy, where you've been trapped and stuck in your negative mental thoughts, your negative thought processes regarding a deep connection, regarding knowing that having, connecting with your soulmate is possible here. But we do have an ending to this. It's been a very difficult time if you're staying trapped and stuck in this mental energy. This ending, this Ten of Swords, actually allows you to free yourself from being trapped and stuck. And then here's you choosing your path. This ending is going to, telling yourself, thinking positively, believing that all is possible, brings about an ending to this difficult time, brings about an ending to being trapped and stuck, thinking that you're trapped and stuck, which is an illusion. And then here you are choosing your path. Choosing your path from a very passionate energy here with this Two of Wands. And actually believing that all is possible. You can have a deep connection. You can be open and vulnerable. But it feels like to have this positive movement forward, you need to get in the driver's seat, choose your path, decide that this is actually possible so that you can go for it. Get in the driver's seat and move things forward here. This can, like I said, this can be you actually making an offer to somebody, offering, wanting to offer your vulnerability, your openness to this connection. And starting to have, like I said, we have two cards here of positive movement forward. There is the possibility of steady movement forward, stable, secure, and also very positive movement forward. This is major arcana here. So this is a deep connection, and there can be very balanced, positive movement forward. There's no stopping you here with the Chariot card if you want this deep connection. But it is about choosing your path and your ability to choose your path. If you're in this energy of I'm trapped and stuck, me having a deep spiritual connection, moving towards that is not possible. So look at your mental, your energy, what your negative self-talk that you tell yourself that could be holding you back from making, choosing your path when it comes to this deep connection and moving forward in that energy. And so that you can bring about an ending to this difficulty with being trapped and stuck, and actually have this, make the choice here, choosing your path. This is you're believing it's possible, and here you are, you're like, okay, so now what's the best path for me to choose here? What direction am I going to take? What direction do I want this movement forward to take? And like I said, for some of you, it could be a Gemini, it could be a Cancer, it could be Earth sign, it could be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, that's this, you're having this deep connection with. So look around your life, see if those energies, if there's people in your life that embody those energies. But you can bring about an ending to a difficult time, and choose your path and believe that all is possible. So let's see what the best advice is for you this week, Aries. We're getting a new romantic cycle begins, the new moon in Libra. So here we go. A new romantic cycle begins. It's about the way that you're going to allow this new romantic cycle to come in is you're going to actually believe, get out of your negative mental self-talk, the negative things you tell yourself that you're trapped and stuck in, and you're going to believe that all is possible. And believing all is possible is what allows this new romantic cycle to begin with this deep connection. Allowing yourself this, that belief that all is possible is going to allow you to start being open and vulnerable to a deep connection, to soulmate energy. And, that's the new beginning of this romantic cycle. And then once you get out of that negative mental thinking, you have an ending to this difficult time you've been in, and believing that all is possible, we have very positive movement forward. It's stable movement forward. It's a very grounded energy, very balanced energy moving forward. And you're going to be choosing your path, choosing who you want to connect with possibly, or what's the best path to move this connection along. Excuse me, because we do have soulmate energy here, a deep spiritual connection. So just remember, Aries, it's about choosing your path and believing that all is possible when it comes to a love connection here, when it comes to a deep connection, when it comes to you allowing yourself to be open and vulnerable, to this deep connection so that you can have positive movement forward and actually get out of this energy, bring about an ending to this very difficult time where you've been trapped and stuck. And, you know, the best advice is know, Aries, that a new romantic cycle begins, the new moon in Libra. You could also, some of you could also be connecting with a Libra with this new romantic cycle. So I hope this was helpful, Aries, and I hope you have a great week. And until next time, I'm wishing you lots of love and many blessings.